Hello there, I'm Richard Osman and welcome to a brand new week of House of Games, a winner's week, a champions week. Everyone on this week has won before. One of them is going to win once again, win this trophy right here. Our former winners this week are Mike Wozniak. Hello. Maggie Aderin-Pocock, Cariad Lloyd and Gareth Malone. Welcome back, everyone. Mike Wozniak, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Last time you were on, I think you had Jamie Lang on. So, you know, the fact you're a champion, does it really mean anything?
I don't know, that was a pivotal moment in my life, that relationship.
Yeah, it was quite something.
It's changed everything.
This time, look at this. I mean, come on, there's some class in the field here, isn't there?
Some serious contenders.
Yeah, there really are. How are you feeling?
Well, I mean, there's a space scientist directly to my left. So in a way, I'm feeling quite relaxed, as if, well, you know, well, that's that.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I didn't like to say, but yes. Maggie, a space scientist, which, I mean, listen, it's sort of shorthand for the cleverest person in the whole world. But I'm guessing it doesn't completely help you in a quiz.
No, because I spend a lot of time looking at everything apart from Earth, and most of these questions are going to be Earth-based. So I think I've got a challenge here.
Do you know what? We are quite Earth-centric on this show. I will give you that. We have quite an Earth bias. Cariad.
Hello.
I know you're a great quizzer.
I do.
You are surrounded by some classy players here. What are you thinking this week?
Well, it's similar to Mike. I was feeling competitive, and then I found out as a space scientist, and my competitive gene just relaxed. Just went, well, that's fine.
Gareth, welcome back.
It's good to be here.
Now, someone's going to win a golden trophy at the end of this week. But there are also golden prizes to give away every day. Would you like to take a look at today's golden prizes?
I would.
Excellent.
I love a prize.
If you were to win today, you could take home one of these. There is the golden toolbox, the golden coffee pot, the golden egg cups, the golden baseball cap, and the golden reusable water bottle.
I do like the look of those egg cups, I have to say, because that's very practical and very useful.
You're going egg cups, Cariad?
It's nice because then everyone gets the same one, so you have no arguments. That's what I'm thinking. Family breakfast, if everyone has the same egg cup.
Maggie?
See, the toolbox, I've always liked the toolbox anyway, but now it's in gold.
Oh, my God. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, that's a blingy toolbox. Mike, you look like a man who likes a blingy toolbox.
Of course, I'm only flesh and blood. But what I want is to be able to be the kind of man that can pull off that cap, but I'm not sure I am.
Do you know I think you are?
Yeah.
Listen, only one of you is going to win one of those prizes, though. Should we find out who it's going to be? Our first round today on our Winners' Week on House of Games is... Sounds like fingers on buzzers, please. I am going to show you a category. Your first category today is TV presenters. I'm going to show you some pictures now, and if you tell me what's in the pictures, they will sound out the name of a TV presenter. Here's your first one. Yes, that's Mike.
Holly Willoughby.
Oh.
Holly, Will and a B. Holly Willoughby. Well done, Mike. Next TV presenter. Yes, Mike.
Matt Baker.
Oh, Matt Baker, of course it is. And Matt and a Baker. I don't know what else you want from me there. So, that is Matt Baker. Next one. Yes, Cariad.
Fern cotton.
Fern cotton, absolutely. A fern and some cotton, fern cotton. Next category. Central and South American countries. Yes, Gareth.
Belize.
Belize. Oh, well done. Belle and two Lee Ryans. Belize. Next one. Yes, Gareth.
I believe it's Ecuador.
It's
not.
I would have thought it was Ecuador, because I just looked at the door.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Have you got this at home? So we haven't got it here.
Buzz again, can I?
OK, we're going to give up, Gareth, if you got it.
Is it El Salvador?
Oh, El Salvador.
Is it Elle Fanning?
Elle Fanning.
Yeah.
A salver and a door.
Fanning.
El Salvador. Well done if you got that at home. Foxed us here. Next Central and South American country. Yes, Cariad.
Peru.
Peru. It is Per Mertesacker and RuPaul. Well done. Your next category is herbs and spices. Yes, Maggie.
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg, absolutely. Nut and Meg Ryan. Next one. Yes, Cariad.
Okay, no.
Sorry,
I was going to say cinnamon, but it's wrong, isn't it? Because it's not.
It's cinnamon.
I was like, it's not cinnamon.
Maggie.
Black pepper.
Black pepper.
Of course.
Still a black and pepper pig, yeah.
It's making it far too complicated.
Final question in this round. That's Mike.
Cardamom.
Oh, cardamom. Yeah, very nice. Well done. That's the end of our first round on this Champions Week of House of Games. Let's take a look at our scoreboard, shall we? Gareth, you have 1. Cariad and Maggie have 2 each. Early leader, Mike Wozniak with 3 points. Should we play our first pairs game of the week? Let's see what it's going to be, shall we? Distinctly average. Gareth, you find yourself in 4th today, which gives you the honour of choosing a partner. Who would you like to play this
Well,
round?
I'll take Mike then, since he's in the lead.
You're going to go with Mike. Nice.
Fair play.
Mike and Cariad, I wonder if you could swap places for me.
Do that, yeah.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Good to have you.
So Mike and Gareth are a team. Cariad and Maggie are a team.
Yes.
Now, if you could take your tablets out, please. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. The answers will be numbers, and I will take the average of both teams as their answer, OK? Whichever team is closest scores a point. Your first question is this. How many episodes of The Archers had been broadcast when the show's 70th anniversary was celebrated on New Year's Day 2021? Gosh, that is... Yeah, gosh.
That's going to be a lot.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. What do you think at home? We've got any Archers listeners here?
So only like
in
occasionally.
my youth, I listened
Yeah.
Did you?
My parents insisted. I could tell you all about Brian and Shula.
Oh, Brian and Shoot, that was
Absolute
big.
sauce.
Shula is a name I remember. My mum used to listen to it. Cariad, did you have any sums on this, or was it...
I did some really bad sums as
Yeah.
someone who can't do sums. 1 a week, 70 years, and somehow I came up with this number,
25,000.
25,000.
Maggie, you up or down from 25,000?
I'm down.
OK.
But not too far down.
OK.
So I reckon there were 5 episodes a week.
Oh,
what I couldn't
forgot
work
that.
out. I couldn't work out. They
My
were-
mum listens to the Omnibus, and I think that's 5 episodes
Oh,
You're
smushed
right.
together on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so 50 weeks, well, 52 weeks
Yeah.
in a year. And then it's been going on for 70 years. So I came up with around 16,000.
16,000.
Yeah.
Your average together is 20,500. Mike, does that sound reasonable to you?
Yeah, I use the same space logic as Maggie.
You got the exact same answer as a rocket scientist. Wow.
We could just both be horribly wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I could be
imagine.
cheating.
16,000, but doing the same sum, essentially. And Gareth?
Yeah, I think I've got an extra 0 in by accident. I
Safety.
seem to have gone for 180.
180,000, yes, somewhere in the maths.
Something went wrong with the math.
Yeah, that would be about 50 a week for 70 years. So it might be too many. So your average is 98,000.
Very sorry, but...
So we've got 20,000, we've got 98,000. What have you got at home? Let's find out how many episodes have been broadcast and who has scored the point. 19,343.
Between us.
Very nice between you. Very, very close indeed. Next question. Known as Munros, how many separate Scottish peaks are at least 3,000 feet high? And this is heading towards space.
I know, he's getting
isn't
closer.
it? We get mountains.
3,000 feet.
That's as close as we've got for you.
OK, so I ought to be in tune with this one.
Yeah. How high up is space?
It's 100 kilometres up. Then you
OK.
can consider yourself an astronaut. So, yeah, this is...
Wow, that's amazing. What do you think at home? There are some people who will know the answer to this, I suspect, because I think it is a challenge, isn't it, that you can complete all of them. Everyone happy? Mike, any thoughts on this?
Well, no thoughts, just a guess. I haven't got the foggiest, so I just said 7.
Whoa!
Hello.
Hello.
Back in the game.
Suddenly, I can do the average.
Yeah?
Your average is 7. There are 7 Monros. Cariad, what do you think?
I went a bit higher. I went 29.
Yeah. Come on,
No
yeah.
other reason I thought, yeah.
But also, if they're a thing.
Yeah,
there'd be-
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
there's a few. Yeah, 29. Maggie, up or down from
I think
29?
I've been a little optimistic, Because 3,000 feet, yes, it's higher than I was thinking. So
Okay.
I went for 100.
100, you're
So I think
saying.
that was probably, yes.
No, who
So
knows? No
your
one knows.
average is 64 and a half. We've got 7, we've got 64. What are you saying at home on this one? It's a tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's find out, shall we? How many are there and who's won the points?
Oh,
282.
Quite a ways off.
Wow.
Maggie.
There you go. Maggie, you were the closest.
Wow.
I mean, you weren't close, but you were the closest.
Closest to space. I mean, this was my question.
Yeah, it's perfect. Final question in this round. Set in 2013 by Kurt Mountain Man Steiner, what is the world record for the most consecutive skips of a stone skimmed on water? That's fun.
Yes.
I've done 3 once.
I think I might have done 4.
You skim stones?
3.
Yeah. You know, on a
Yeah.
You've done more than
you don't
3.
think that's not much?
That
Look at
doesn't sound physically possible to me.
What? You can do 3. You're
you can do 3.
yeah.
I've slammed a stone into a bit of water before.
Sounds like someone doesn't know how to skim
If
stones.
it's shallow
to me.
enough, it might bounce out again. That's about it.
You can't even skim 3.
I'm pretty bad.
You can't even do a 3er.
He's off the skim team.
Oh.
Why is he captain? Just the moustache.
Yeah. That's the only reason he's on the team, isn't it? He's the only one with a stone. OK, everyone's in. What do you think at home on this one? Gareth, what's your thinking?
I've gone for a bum, 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 bum. 6.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, it
that's
feels
a
like...
world record.
It's the world record, isn't it?
Yeah.
It feels impossible, but it's a world record.
Yeah.
Mike, listen, you seem to think it's impossible to do 3.
Well, no, but then I took if you factor in Richard Osman could do 3,
Yes.
and times that by being called Mountain Man.
Yeah.
So I've said 17. That's the calculation.
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
17.
Yeah.
So your average, gents, is 11 and a
Punchy.
half.
That's a lot.
Cariad, what are you thinking?
Well, again, I similarly thought if you can do 3, and I've done 2.5 before.
Yeah.
So I thought 9 would be pretty good.
Yeah, 9 is
See, like
certainly good.
9 skips, that would
Yeah.
be like, wow.
What are you saying, Maggie, up or down from 9?
I've gone up.
That's all right.
Not far up, but
Yeah.
14.
14.
I reckon, yeah, with right
Yeah.
conditions.
Our averages are
Yeah.
going to be very close, aren't they?
Yes.
In fact, are they identical, the averages? They are. Well, that's never happened
Do we have to
before.
fight?
This is good.
OK.
This is going to
Throw
take.
stones.
This is going to take all of my TV presenter skills now. All of my quiz.
Get ourselves down to the Clyde, shall we? Find ourselves some flat.
Yeah, we're going to have a skim off, I'm afraid. Listen, both teams are going to get a point. That's the good news.
okay.
Yeah.
What are you saying at home on this one? I'll tell you what, I'll have a go against you.
Yes, please.
yeah.
Oh, should I go higher or lower? I'll say higher. I'm going to say higher
Yeah.
than 11.5. Let's take a look at home. And for me, what is the most skips of a stone skimmed on water?
No!
No,
What
lying.
kind of
Stop
human
it.
did that?
What?
Mountain
How are you doing
Mountain
88?
Man.
The amount of velocity there, Maggie.
Yeah, it's the 4th. You need
The
to...
force.
Yeah.
The force.
Well, that's
is that
it.
what it is?
And then convection and dilution.
Yeah, convection and dilution. Lovely.
Yeah.
And osmosis, that's the end of that round. I'd like to say I said higher than 11 and a half, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
cover
Well
it.
done at home
you
if
get
you
a
did.
point. You get a point.
That was definitely my round, wasn't it?
Wasn't it? Well, you got a point at the end.
I did.
So, Mike and Cariad, if you will swap back, please.
Certainly.
Well done, everyone. Let's take a look at our scoreboard, shall we? Good round for Maggie and Cariad there. Lovely and close. Gareth, you have 2. Mike with 4. Joint leaders, Maggie and Cariad with 5 each. Well played. Our next round on Monday's House of Games, our Champions Week, is Games House of. Now, in this round, I'm going to ask you some questions. You have to give me the answers in alphabetical order. So if I ask you your name, Maggie, you'd have to say Aderin-Pocock.
Right.
OK.
Double-barrelled, why?
I know. Fingers on buzzers, please, or buzzers, fingers on. Here's your first question. Thanks, Mike. Which sitcom starring Lee Mack and Sally Breton was first broadcast in 2006? Yes, Cariad.
Going not out.
Going not out? Absolutely. Not going out becomes going not out. Next one. Who reigned as Queen of England for 9 days following the death of Edward VI? Yes, Cariad.
Grey Jane lady.
Grey Jane lady. And there you're mucking about with the J's and L's.
Yeah, I was like, oh, God.
I mean, heaven forbid we get to like an FGH situation. That's gonna do for all of us. Next one. What is this? Yes, Gareth.
Mahal Taj.
Mahal Taj? It is Mahal Taj. Taj Mahal. Mahal Taj. Next one. Which 2010 film stars Julia Roberts as a woman on a round-the-world journey of self-discovery? Cariad.
Eat, love, pray.
Eat, love, pray. Well done, it is Eat, Love, Pray from Eat, Pray, Love. Next question. What is the title, please, of this song?
Looks into my eyes, takes me to the clouds above. Oh, I lose control, can't seem to get enough.
Mike.
How I Know Will.
How I Know
Oh,
Will.
well done.
Oh, yes.
Yes, How I Know Will is How Will I Know by Whitney Houston. Next question. The Clifton Suspension Bridge was designed by which British civil engineer? Yes, Gareth.
Brunel. Kingdom Isambard.
Brunel Kingdom Isambard? Incorrect, I'm afraid. Yes, Mike.
Brunel Isambard Kingdom.
Brunel Isambard Kingdom is right. It's so funny, when they said that's incorrect, I thought, that's correct, the K's and I's. I
panicked.
Final question in this round. Who is this? Yes, that's Mike.
Chili hot, peppers red.
Chili hot peppers red is the right answer. Well played. That's the end of that round. Let's take a look at our scoreboard, shall we? It's a high score, right? I'll say that. Gareth has 3, Maggie has 5, Mike has 7, Cariad out in the lead with 8. 2 rounds to go before we find our first champion of the week. This one, Winners' Week. Our next round is... Where is Kazakhstan? If you could take your tablets out, please. I'm going to show you a map. I would like you to find some things on that map, please. And today's map is of the UK and Ireland. First thing I would like you to find is this. The Italianate village of Portmeirion, designed by Sir Clough Williams Ellis. Where would you find that, please? What do you think about that? Do you live near Portmeirion? Visited Portmeirion?
Oh, yeah. I've been there.
Have you been there?
Yeah.
They have,
Yeah, it's
they have
beautiful.
festivals and things there,
Yeah,
don't
festivals, yeah. And what was shot there? The prisoner was shot there, right?
It was.
Yeah.
they? Correct. What do we think at home on this one? Where's Portmeirion? Mike, what were you thinking here?
I went for West Wales.
Oh.
Yeah, Pembrokeshire-ish.
I thought maybe, I genuinely don't know. I thought, could it be Cornish? And then his name made me lean towards
You
Wales.
haven't played there or anything? You haven't played
No.
Portmeirion?
No. Yeah.
Maggie, did you have an idea of this?
Only vaguely. I think the link to the prisoner, I thought that was in Cornwall.
Let's see where you are. Yep, Cornwall. Cariad.
I gave away some clues, didn't I?
Well,
Like,
I was about
oh,
to say,
this.
I was about to say, and you're Welsh, of course.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so I got a moment of doubt, but it's in Wales, but I couldn't quite remember which bit. I'm down there.
and Gareth.
With a name like Gareth, I ought to be
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you should.
all over this.
Absolutely.
Are you all over it, Gareth?
Yeah, I've gone for Wales. I've gone for sort of, slightly further west.
I
than
wasn't
you.
quite sure.
Sort of Carmarthen type area. What do you think at home? Where have you gone? Let's find out, shall we? Where's Portmeirion? Who has scored the point? I think we know it's in Wales. Oh, right at the top. Gareth, you've got the point there.
Oh, at last.
Just about. Well done.
Oh, well done.
Nicely done. Oh, so up the top of Wales there. The next thing I would like you to find, please, is the city that shares its name with the surname of the comedian who began narrating Love Island in 2015.
His social media isn't the surname, it's something else.
Oh, well then, What were his parents thinking?
I know.
I'm trying to go through all the cities I can think of.
Yes.
It's.
I mean, is he called Huddersfield?
It's not. Yeah. Jeff Peterborough. Nicky
Good old Jeff
Belfast.
Peterborough.
Jeff Peter would be a great name.
That's true.
Locked.
Maggie, how did you choose where to put your ex here?
I put my ex in the middle of the country
Yeah, why not? Why
because
not, right?
I have no idea.
You're a sort of Nottingham, so if it's Steve Nottingham,
I'm in.
Yeah, but that, by the way, is how a scientist plays a quiz.
Yeah, right
which
in the
is,
middle.
I did not have enough data to formulate a hypothesis,
Yeah.
so I will literally do the least harm.
Equidistant from.
Yeah, exactly. So Cariad, you know who it is,
Ian.
but yeah.
Oh, rats!
Ian.
I know now.
What's her name, Mike?
Smith.
No.
What can I say?
And his
Peterborough?
tag is Ian does jokes on social media.
Yeah. Let's see where you are, Cariad. So you think maybe Ian Bristol, you're hoping?
Yeah.
or Ian Bath?
Ian Bath. I was like, Ian Bath.
Yeah, Gareth, what was your thinking?
Oh, I thought it was Ian Sheffield.
Okay.
But I might. I don't know if I'm
see
quite
where you
far
are.
enough north for Sheffield.
Yeah, pretty much bang on Sheffield there, yeah. Mike, what do you think Ian's surname is?
I don't know, so I put it in a spot that's near quite a few big cities.
Oh, clever.
Northwest cluster.
Yeah, sort of Ian Liverpool or Ian
Liverpool,
Chester you're
yeah,
looking for.
Chester, Manchester's not
Oh,
too far
that's so
away.
annoying.
Sheffield's not too far away.
And the things, in fact, I knew, but I forgot.
So should we put you out
Maggie
of misery?
just told me.
Runcorn.
yeah.
So Maggie, the name is
Sterling. Ian
Ian
Sterling.
Sterling.
Oh, there we go,
Sterling.
of course.
Ian
And I nearly
Sterling.
put Scotland, so I was like, I know he's Scottish, but I thought,
knew
no.
it was
Yeah.
He won't-
Improved.
There it is.
Why would his
Sterling.
surname be Ian Glasgow?
So Gareth gets the point again
We have this round.
all the time. I know. You're sort of breezing it, aren't you?
Oh, this is-
Ian Sterling is the answer.
No, he did that.
Next one. I wonder if you could find this on a map. Anthony Gormley's sculpture, The Angel of the North.
Oh.
Where is that? And it feels like there's a clue in the name.
Cornwall.
Angel.
Yeah.
Angel. Angel Islington.
Everyone is in. What do you think of home on this one? Where have you gone? Cariad, where are you on this?
It's by Newcastle, isn't it? I thought. And I can't remember where that is, so I've just guessed for where I think that is.
Yeah, that's pretty much where Newcastle is. Gareth?
I mean, we're very, very close.
Oh, very
Very
close.
similar place.
Yes.
Mike, are you agreeing?
I've gone similar neck of the woods again, yeah.
Oh, we all have a
Maggie?
good idea.
Just to mix it up, I've gone way off.
Yeah. I hope you're not in Cornwall again.
No, I did go north, but I thought I might have seen it on the way to Manchester by train or something like that.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay, yeah,
Really
kind of
went that
Manchester.
side.
I'm going to say it's not looking great for you, Maggie.
No.
Angel
I
of the
am the
Midlands.
outrider.
Yeah. Let's see where it is. Gateshead is where it is. I'll give a point to Cariad. I have to do that. If it hadn't, I assumed you were something in that little agglomeration. I didn't realise you were directly underneath the thing.
I think I got it.
It would be harsh not to get a point if your entire dot is covered up by the answer. Point to Cariad. That's the end of that round. Tablets away,
One-
please.
1 point.
One round to go before we give away our first prize of the week, our first golden prize. And here's the leaderboard. Maggie and Gareth, you have 5 points each. Mike, you have 7. Cariad in the lead with 9 points. 2-point lead going into our final round. That final round, it will not surprise you to learn, is... Answer, smash, fingers on, buzzers, please. Let's give away a prize, shall we? Don't forget in this round, a point for a correct answer, but a point off for an incorrect
Oh,
answer.
the pressure.
Your first category is US actors. Those will be the pictures, there'll be clues above. Captain Jack Harkness and Gwen Cooper were characters in which Doctor Who spin-off series first broadcast in 2006? Mike.
Torch Woody Harrelson.
Torch Woody Harrelson. Torch Woody Harrelson. Torchwood and Woody Harrelson. Do you know why it was called Torchwood?
No.
It's an anagram of Doctor Who.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Next one. In 1996, a statue of Freddie Mercury was unveiled in the Swiss town of Montreux, overlooking which large lake? Yes, Cariad.
Geneva, Longoria.
Geneva, Longoria is absolutely right. Lake Geneva, Eva Longoria. Well played. Next question, next picture. What is the first name of the author with the surname Moyes, whose novels include Me Before You and The Girl You Left Behind? Yes, Cariad.
Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster is absolutely right. Jojo Moyes and Jodie Foster. Your next category is modes of transport. Those will be the pictures. In the title of Paula Abdul's 1990 UK Top 10 hit, what word follows opposites? Yes, Mike.
A tractor.
A tractor. This is a game of say what you see. Wow, a tractor, and it is a tractor. Opposites attract, and tractor a tractor. Next clue, next picture. Mystic Meg is known for writing what type of short forecast, ostensibly based on the movement of the stars? Cariad.
Horoscope and top bus.
Horoscope and top bus. Oh, that's a nice one.
I didn't think that would work.
That's a nice one. Horoscope, open, top bus. Horoscope and top bus. Next clue, next picture. Who directed The Shining, Eyes Wide Shut and A Clockwork Orange? Gareth.
Stanley Kubrick Shaw.
Stanley Kubrick Shaw
Good work.
is exactly the right answer.
It was a
Stanley
carriage.
Kubrick.
I was like-
Oh, Rick Shaw, Stanley Kubrick Shaw. Next category. Oh, what a lovely Monday.
That's good, yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Shall we find our first champion of the week? I think we know who it is. Our first winner on our Champions Week is Cariad Lloyd. Well done, Cariad, with 12 points. Cariad, you have a prize in store.
OK.
Which of these would you like to take back with you?
Well, because I don't want to hold my friend back,
Yes.
I'm going to get the cap for Mike
Oh, lovely.
to help
Cariad
him on
Lloyd
his next part of his journey.
wins the
Because
House of Games baseball cap.
Wherever you're
Mike
going on this
Wozniak.
next part, I want to come with you, Mike.
I think this could be it for you. I think Tom Cruise is going to be on the phone saying, "Get me Wozniak."
Give me back my hat.
Yeah. He's gonna say, who's the guy? I seen the guy in the hat. Give me that guy. Well played, Cariad. Nicely done. Let's take a look at our first weekly leaderboards. Cariad, of course, has 4 points. And Mike there with 3, but all to play for. Still 4 days to go on our winners' week. Congratulations to Cariad. See you all here, same time, same place tomorrow. Look forward to it ever so much. Look
please.
forward to seeing you as well on the House of Games.
I've been told before that I don't suit hats.
We found the hat you
you've
suit.
got that.
You've been trying on
had
the
the
wrong
wrong
hat.
hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never
That's
felt
made my
more
day.
confident.
Yeah. No, you're welcome.